Hi, my name is Emeka Nobis, and I'm the author of this amazing book, this phenomenal book, Your Book Will Sell, what to do to make your published book to sell and make lots of money for you. Today, I'm going to be reading from this book. I'm going to read the introduction of the book, why I wrote the book, and I'm going to be reading from one chapter of the book, chapter 1 of the book, or any other chapter that I feel that you will love and that I will love. But before I go into the reading, I want you to do two things for me. I want you to be my friend, all right? I want you to be my friend. What I mean by that, I want to communicate with you through emails. There are lots that I usually share my heart. You know, in my email, I can go naked. What I mean, I strip myself to the bare essentials, not literally little naked, all right? I know where your mind is going to, but I strip myself to the bare essentials, the things that I cannot share on social media because of certain censorship and all that. But the email, in my emails, I can be very raw and basic and just be myself. Not in a very negative way, but I know you get what I mean. So I want you to be my friend, all right? So go ahead right now and click emekanobis.com, www.emekanobis.com, emekanobis.com, and then when it opens, I want you to put your name and an email, and voila, you will be getting my emails and we can relate. Secondly, I want you to go ahead and share this video. I want a lot of individuals, your friends, your family, because your friends and family that may be listening may get some value from what I'm going to be sharing, you know, from this book reading. So go ahead and share on your timeline, share whatever you want to share, where you're watching this video from. It could be YouTube, it could be Facebook or Instagram. So just go ahead and share this video. So I'd love you to do those two things, and then let's settle into it as I read from my book. This book is Your Book Will Sell, what to do to make your published book to sell and make lots of money for you. Perhaps you're thinking about authoring a book. Perhaps you have authored a book already. By getting this book, you'll be able to know what you need to do to be able to make that book, not just to become a bestseller as people want, but to make money for you. All right, so I'll read why this book. In 2016, almost every Nigerian wanted to have UK certified appended to his or her list of achievements. In 2017, NLP started becoming popular, and many of the broadcast messages I got on WhatsApp ended with certified NLP practitioner. In 2018, it was the time of the Amazon bestseller. Almost everyone wanted to launch a book, was going for that on his or her profile. This continued into 2019. Maybe you've been thinking of writing a book. If you're thinking of doing so, I want to talk to you about this super popular concept that if you become an Amazon bestseller, that you're rich, and why it is utter and complete BS. BS means bullshit. I'm here to tell you that it's not just true. Yes, I understand I'm punching an honestness by saying this, but I have never been known for playing it safe. So here goes. They lied to you. That's the absolute truth. If you want to become a published author who is truly wealthy, then listen to me. Just becoming a bestseller isn't the passport to riches as a writer. Just because everyone is gunning for it doesn't make it a passport. I've seen and heard countless horror stories from folks who have been duped by frauds who told them that by just having their books on Amazon, they are guaranteed profits. They have lost money, they have lost time, and most importantly, they have lost faith because they believed the lies. Here's the big fat truth. If you want to become a published author that is truly wealthy, then listen to me. The real deal that will enable you to profit from a published book is marketing. Marketing starts from the very first day the first word is penned down. If you've been told that you can't do it yourself, you've believed the lie. In 2010, I published my first book after being rejected by a foreign publishing company. I pulled myself up on my own and got to work. I believed that by publishing it, the whole world would beat down their doors to rush and obtain copies. How sad it was that it never happened. After selling a few to family and friends and some of my colleagues at work, I gave away almost a quarter of the 1,000 copies I had printed because I didn't know what else to do. Many authors have given up and dumped their books in the corner of their rooms. For 16 years, I went into hiding to learn strategic marketing. That was the missing link. I came out like a phoenix in 2017 and published 11 books, doing one each month. In less than 90 days, I made 3 million naira, something I'd only dreamt about in my dreams. Take note, all of those were ebooks. My books cost 3,000 naira or $10 and above. Trust me, people are buying them, as against the idiotic thinking that people don't read or even buy expensive books. In 2018, I made 4 of them into printed books, and it's been a jolly great ride ever since then. In December of that 2018, I did a promo for 10,000 naira, and each week I had a minimum of 3 orders. If you believe the Amazon BS, fell for it, but months after you have not earned a dime or have not sold up to a measly 50 copies of your $1.99 book, it's because of you that I wrote this book. If you are aspiring to become an author and you are scared of selling your books, this book is the resource that you need. If you have already published your book before now, but you want to scale up the numbers and do more, this book should sleep in your arms every time you want to launch a new book. Your book will sell if it has unique information that is rarely seen somewhere else. Your book will sell if it solves a problem that many people are yearning to have solved. Your book will sell if it's so entertaining and thrilling that it becomes unputdownable. Your book will sell if you're known, influential, and celebrated. I believe that you're not writing or have written your book because you want to enjoy reading it alone in the comfort of your room or your home. You're writing it because you want others to read it. The act of wanting and getting others to read your book is called marketing. As an author of a book, you've got to accept the fact that you are now a salesman of your books. Your efforts must be geared towards getting the book into the hands of many people so that they can read it. Book marketing is a skill that every author, no matter the phase of proficiency, must become adept at as a matter of expediency. Mastering this skill will amplify your efforts and do that one thing you desire: put lots of money into your pocket. In today's digital world, you will be at the forefront to step up and make sure that your books get into many hands through many channels. While this may be daunting at first, it's a journey of focus, fun, creativity, and energy. That was the introduction of my book, and I hope that it made a lot of sense to you. Now I'm going to read chapter 1 of the book, 5 Heartbreaks and the Why of Books. 5 Heartbreaks and the Why of Books. Brace up for it. I fell in love with a girl in my first year in the university. It was my first time to fall in love. No sex, no kissing, just being together and enjoying the silence of still bodies and the words emitting from our mouths. On February 14th, 1999, she threw the bomb that sent me really into the curb. She called me a small boy who didn't know how to make love and walked away with a ragamuffin. That week, I failed to do my assignment and I got a B. My grade point, GP, was a 4.95 out of 5 points as a result of that. I recovered in my second year and met a new girl. She was part of the most influential Christian fellowship body in my university back then. I felt she'd not be interested in sex, but a sweet relationship. I was happy and we did assignments together. Then I began to hear stuff from my friends. She was in a relationship with a guy who was living off campus. She left the hostel to go and visit him, cook for him, and take care of his needs. I noticed that for 2 semesters, she stayed back in school and delayed going home after the semester's examinations had ended. I was distraught and confronted her. She confessed and we broke up. I recovered yet again and fell in love with another girl. She doted on me seriously. I felt I was in heaven. We loved each other, or so I thought. We saw each other every day. I was 20 and she was 18. One day she confessed to me that she had also been dating another guy. She told me that she couldn't date only one guy because of how her first boyfriend had treated her after all the love she gave to him. I was shocked. I couldn't hold it in. We broke up. I fell in love yet again in my 4th year in the university. Nice girl and sweet, but she seemed to be confused about what she wanted. One night, she took me to a party. She told me she wanted me around. I didn't know if she wanted to deal with me or what, and so I went. As soon as we got to the party, I saw a different human being. She ignored me, drank with the guys at the party, and sat on the laps of one of them whom she held onto snugly. I was struck by waves of anger. I walked out and went to sit outside till morning. My heart was torn. I was at that point that I turned into a bad boy. I swore to deal with girls, and I did. I became a soldier. Curse words flowed from me effortlessly. I dated those who dated others. I dated those who broke up with their boyfriends because of me, and then I dumped them. I felt power ooze out of me to see ladies beg and cry. I was past caring. But then a time came and I grew mellow. My life was just hollow. I met another girl and my heart became softened. My guys threw comedic jabs at me, but I decided I was done messing up. I loved her with all my heart. It was a strange decision, but one that gave me a new lease on life. You see, my story of heartbreaks and eventual repair is enough for me to write a book. The book can also be made into a movie. Why will it be turned into a book or a film? That is the big why. Imagine how my life had affected others, turning them into code machines that hurt others. Did you also see how cyclically the emotions of pain went through my life and the life of others that I had dated? Then I turned a new leaf. The why of writing the book could be to inspire hope that love triumphs. My why can be to help those who have been hurt by love to heal and truly heal others. My why can be to document my stories so that others can connect with them and see the need to also document theirs. What is your why for writing your book? What are your objectives? Where do you see yourself going with the project? What's your end goal? Your purpose is like your finish line. If you don't have that purpose in mind, you'll be spluttering along like a dying Volkswagen car. Let me ask you a few questions that serve as a pointer. Do you want to grow the reach of your brand? Do you want to sell 1 million copies of your book in less than a year? Of course, this is a great objective. It's measurable and it's achievable. Do you want to use the book to build your business? Do you want to do it because you want to spread an infectious passion for the knowledge you have to the world you live in? The essence of purpose is to establish why you need to write the book and why people need to read it. It's the same thing as rising every day and asking yourself why you should walk away from your bed. With a why, you have a roadmap and your energy is sustained to write the book from beginning to the end. Well, that brings me to the end of chapter 1. I just wanted to read the introduction today and also chapter 1. I hope it makes sense to you. If you have authored a book or you're intending to author a book, please make sure to get this book, especially for those who are intending to author a book. Don't make the mistakes that I made, because I thought that I could write a book and people will rush it to buy it. But it was a mistake, because at the end of the day, I gave away 800 copies of the book away for Dash until I decided deliberately to understand what it took to market my book and get my book into thousands and thousands of people. Yes, I may not have hit 10,000, I may not have hit 1 million, but trust me, amazing sales have been happening as a result of me understanding what it takes to market the book. So this book is for you. What to do to make your published book to sell and make lots of money for you. All right, so you can go ahead to get a copy for yourself today, right now, after you are done watching this video. There's a link somewhere, either in the comment section or somewhere top by the side, anywhere downside. Just go ahead and click the link and get a copy for yourself. can get it for a lot of other people too. Maybe your proteges, your mentees, those whom you know that will definitely need this book to be able to make a success out of their own books. I usually tell people before you write the line, it's best that you understand what it takes to be able to author that book and to market it profitably. I do hope that my book reading made a lot of sense to you. As I said at the beginning, please share this video. That's the number one thing. Share this video so that your friends and your family can also partake in it. And secondly, I want to be your friend. All right, I want to be your friend. Please go ahead and visit www.emekanobis.com. Key in your name and your email, and I want to reach you through my emails to you, because it's a place where I can be very open. I can go off the hinges and strip myself to the bare essentials, the things that we cannot really do on social media. I want to establish that communication with you. All right. So finally, tell me where you are watching this video from. I want to know. Put in the comment section where you are watching this particular session from. Nigeria, US, Canada, anywhere. I want to be able to reach out to you and thank you for being part of this session. All right. I look forward to coming your way again with another book reading of this same book. I'm going to be reading, say, 5 chapters of this book at different times, so that you can understand what it is that I've done with this book, and you see the need for you to get it, and for you also to shout it to many people across the world so that they can together do amazing things. Thank you for watching. I look forward to being in your face again. Bye.